Hello everyone and welcome to another Thomas video. So today we're taking a look at Narset Mentor deck in Thomas format. So this deck comes from Greenwire. He's been brewing with this new Narset, and this card is very interesting. For 3 mana, at the beginning of your end step, you may discard your hand if you do draw cards equal to the number of spells you cast this turn. So as you can see, our deck has a lot of 1 mana cards, 0 mana cards, and the way you're going to actually sequence things with this card is by using Faithless Looting and then discarding the Narset or the Monastery Mentor into the graveyard so that you can cast this card called Helping Hand, which will basically reanimate it onto the battlefield, and then cast a bunch of our 0 mana cards, 1 mana cards, and all of a sudden, by dumping our hand and playing out our cards, you've increased the number of spells that you cast this turn, and the Narset is going to draw that many at the end of the turn. And another thing that's really cool about the Narset is because you discard your hand every single turn, let's say you discard a Monastery Mentor, but you draw into a Helping Hand. Well, next turn, it's going to be a field day with the Monastery Mentor, reanimating it onto the battlefield, and then you can cast a bunch of cards that you've drawn with the Narset. So that's going to be the goal here. We're just going to create an army with the Mentor, and because all the monks that it generates has prowess, and the Mentor itself has prowess, it's going to start dealing a lot of damage by accumulating an army, and then just doming our opponent for a lot of damage. So having said that, I'm going to be hopping over to some Thomas Special 3 to show you guys what it does. So let's honor. Okay, another fun deck coming through. Hopefully we get a Helping Hand with this hand. We can just reanimate the Narset immediately. Oh, wait a minute. Where's my land? Where's my land? Excuse me. No way. Hello? Game? I did not deserve this? Might have lost the game. Bolt Wave.
Supposed to focus on only one problem.
Okay, there it is. Okay. Boom. And boom.
I'd rather avoid a fight.
So I think I probably should source my opponent here. Yeah, let's source Ragavan. No. Wait, did they brainstorm? I didn't even see. Oh god. Okay, please don't transform. Dragon Ray Channeler. Don't do it. Oh yeah, okay, never mind. It was gonna transform anyways. At least I'm not taking, 4 damage. We still have a chance. We still have a chance. So here's the deal. What am I reanimating? Narset or Monk? I feel like we go with the Narset. But the blockers, man. Nah, we go with Narset because that's gonna give us ways of it's gonna, you know, get us more cars to get rid of these. Hopefully. No, hopefully speaking. I think we just get rid of a Dragon Rage Chandler here. Oh my god, another helping hand. We're gonna discard my entire hand anyway, so might as well just get a land down, right? And then draw 3. Let's see if I can fix top here. Okay, Mishra's Bauble, not bad. It's a free spell. I'm just worried that we might just die to... oh my god, these creatures. Help. Help, help, help. So we're guaranteed taking 6 damage in the air next turn. How do I live? I don't think we can. I don't think we can live. We gotta get a swords. Oh god, we're just dead. Alright, GG's. Oh yeah, we just drew nothing. Oh my god, there's all the lands that we were missing. They just drew way too many creatures. Okay, we want another Flage, for sure. Probably want... maybe 3 Pyroclasms. Maybe only 2. Might want, like, Prismatic Ending. And I'll just take out, like, copy of a Treasure Cruise. Maybe, like, 1 less Tameo, 1 less Treasure Cruise. We just need to survive, right? Yeah, we just need to survive. Let's go with this. No land hand into a only land hand. The fact that I have a Faithless Looting in my hand does kind of make me like ditch these lands, which might not be too bad. Or, you know, just draw more lands. Not crazy. I'm gonna say no to Bauble. Pyroclasm. Cameo. That's kind of crazy that our top 16 cards were just lands. Right? It was just lands. It was just lands. I should have maybe held on to this Moxember. No, like, Blage would have been really good. Yeah, Blage would have been actually really good. Narset, okay. Kind of awkward, actually. It seems like clearly they might have something, but I'm not quite sure what they could have. Spell Pierce. What was a Spell Pierce? I think I actually want this. They messed up. If they had a Surveil land, that is. Thank God Delver of Secret didn't transform, by the way. Also, I might actually have the Source of Plowshare my own Narset. They actually... That's not good. They topped it. I have to block what Nar said now. No, okay. That's good. Yeah, at the very least, that's really good. They still topped it. I like it. It's weird. Oh, it's a Spell Pierce. Mystical Dispute. I pay 3 mana. I think I still do it. Mage. This is like a very similar situation, right? They have Delver of Secrets plus Dragon Rage Channeler, and then we might die any moment here. Very similar situation. Let's see, hopefully the Delver doesn't flip. It didn't flip again. Another Delver. We might be able to get away with this time. Thank the Lord. We're still not out of it yet because...
Respect the library.
We're still not out of it yet. I think we still kill the Dragon Rage Channeler. I should have actually cracked my bauble. I'm such an idiot, right? But I would have still killed the Dragon Rage Channeler either way, I think. Okay, so this is not going to transform. Really good. And we'll leave up Pyroclasm for next turn, since it's not going to be transforming. Did I miss one? Wait, what? Did I just miscount? Am I dumb? Yeah, apparently I'm dumb. I'm just gonna dig for removals. Okay, we got one. I'm not really sure what happened. Okay, they transformed one. They got a Spell Pierce. Wait, how did I find out they got a Spell Pierce? Mishra's Bauble to see if I saw a Quarry Steel Cutter. Oh, it's because the Delver of Secrets revealed what's on top. Okay. They play with Spell Pierce. Okay, we'll have another Pyroclasm instead of a Mentor this time. Yeah, we almost lost again. Ragavan. I was thinking about maybe using the Prismatic Ending. There goes the Delver. Oh, the value. The value. Probably another creature they topped. I kind of want to grab an island for the Blood Moon. It does make my Flage really bad. 4 cars in the yard already. So I can escape the Flage already, which is kind of insane. Flage just seems really good in these kind of matchups. Sure. I'm putting this on the battlefield because even if it dies to Lightning Bolt, we can just get it back with a helping hand. Treasure Cruise. Alright. Mishra's Bauble. Okay. Funny thing is we barely won, but it's very satisfying. Okay, I'm playing against Lores. I have double swords. Maybe. Battler. They're gonna take away the Narset, I think. Or the Treasure Cruise. I think the best card we can potentially get at the moment is a Faithless Looting. Looting would have been so sick. So it's a Bowmaster this time. That's actually really bad. We got another duplicate. Yeah, Bowmaster is really bad for our deck. We are gonna need another land or something. I think this is happening for sure anyways. Too many Moxes. I think they just take away the treasure cruise here, right? Although if I get a land, I can go a Narset into a double Mox and then draw a bunch of cards. That would be ideal. But I think they're gonna have to take away the treasure cruise here because currently we have no. I would have had 4 cards in the graveyard. Okay, I think I will surrender. Prismatic Ending, 4 copies of Pyroclasm. So Tamio is really good in this matchup. I'll cut like these 2 and 2 Treasure Cruise. Maybe a copy, like 2 copies of Mox Ember. Something like that. Maybe even a copy of a Helping Hand. I was told that this is actually a really good matchup though. Okay, we have a Pyroclasm this time. And a Flage. Flage is a very, very good card in this matchup. Then you just take away the Pyroclasm. What? I'm guessing it's a Juggernaut Peddler that's gonna come out then. Swamp Star is not ideal though. Yep. So they're gonna take away the Flage here. Deafening Silence. Maybe I could have maybe I could have saved it, but Deafening Silence. We do have 2 copies of Prismatic Ending. Into a Static Prison. Into another Oscillate Pride. I'll just brainstorm right now. Okay, there it is. We got Prismatic Ending for the Deafening Silence. Or we can actually put it on Static Prison as well. What to do? Yeah, what to do? I think I have to get rid of the Deafening Silence. But then they can just get Loris back and then... I don't know. I'm not even sure if getting rid of Deafening Silence is that good. Because there's already a Deafening Silence in the graveyard, they can just always get it back. Thoughtseize. Bubble. Man, darn, they're gonna get an Amped Raptor. And then into another Juggernaut. I think I just let this stick, right? Let them take away my swords. And hopefully I get a land here, and then we can just go Tamio plus a Juggernaut. Or Pyroclasm would be good. This is really bad. I need a Pyroclasm actually. Not gonna attack for some reason. Interesting. Why would you do that?
I've read nearly the entire library. Perhaps there are more useful texts down on the surface.
Let's grab this back.
Oh no! I'm late for class!
We got a Prismatic Ending, but it's gonna be a little bit late here. Yeah, I'm looking for a Pyroclasm at the moment. We have 3 more copies of it in the deck. Yeah, we do have 3 more copies in the deck here.
I need some time to myself.
Let's see if we can find 3 more copies. Okay, the fact that they found another land means that they can go Juggernaut here and then take away the Prismatic Ending. I really wanted to go Tamio into Prismatic Ending next turn. So we're just gonna have to top deck up Pyroclasm. That's the only thing that is gonna get us out of this. Come on, let's go. That is not gonna do it.
supposed to focus on only one project.
Lightning bolt.
Every plane has stories to share.
We're almost halfway into our deck. Maybe I should have gotten rid of a Deafening Silence, but like I said, like, look, they can just play another Deafening Silence. The funny thing is, like, the moment we top deck Pyroclasm, we would just win the game. Right? We do just kind of win the game here if I just top deck a Pyroclasm. So our cards don't really matter right now. Let's just block like this. I know they can just replay back the Juggernaut, but if I don't top deck Pyroclasm next turn, I'm gonna lose anyways, since the Deafening Silence already blocks a Brainstorm into Pyroclasm. So the only thing that really matters here is just top decking a Pyroclasm here. And we didn't get it, so that is... Actually, no. We can still go Tameo into Brainstorm.
Is there
We got a Mentor.
this passage?
We're actually alive, believe it or not.
I hope you don't mind if I take notes. Think before you act.
Oh no, we're dead. Never mind. Because the Juggernaut has to attack. So I actually have to get an instant speed with the Narset to kill the Ajani here.
You won't stand with me, and we are enemies.
Ah, unfortunate. Ripperino. We're just dead. So we went through 29 cards. We didn't see Faithless Looting plus Helping Hand combo. Plus we didn't see our 3 copies of Pyroclasm. Okay. I think turn 3 double mana drain, like mana drain, Mishra's Bubble, Mentor. Seems pretty good. Amio, sure. Doesn't seem like they have anything.
Nothing like warm tea and a fascinating story.
Should I play the Mishra's Bubble here? That's an interesting stop. For some reason, the Tameo landed, but the Mishra's Bubble didn't. There was a stop when I played the Mishra's Bubble. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, isn't that interesting? Another Phantasmal Shield back. Okay, this is a little bit interesting. If they drew a Flare of Denial, then I actually have to go Mox Ember first, which is not what I want to do, but I kind of have to. They counter, we helping hand. Really? You main deck a Commandeer? I mean, yeah, they do play up the beanstalk. So they didn't have a Flare of Denial until they played up the beanstalk. And so that's a bit unfortunate, right? So they just drew a Flare of Denial, and they had a Commandeer on turn 1. Yeah, it feels a bit bad.
Tell me everything you know about this plane. Violence is not the answer.
So they're gonna draw another Flare of Denial. This was actually something that I was going to play next. Funny enough. We'll see though. I mean, if the Tamil lives a few turns, he might be able to win. Like, especially if I get a Flage here. Another helping hand. Another helping hand. I could minus a helping hand.
I am not defenseless.
Like, potentially, what I could have done was I could have treasure cruised, and then they commandeer that treasure cruise, and then I minus for a helping hand, play double mocks, and then make an army out of it, but it's just so risky. Yeah, it's just so risky. Okay, we got a mentor.
Respect the library.
Mana drain this time. I wonder if opponent plays a Bowmaster. I hope not. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose the game. Oh god, there it is.
That tome is one of a kind.
And then we can't draw anything but lands at the moment.
I am not defenseless.
I don't know. And they have a Commandeer as well, so... The Commandeer, Mana Drain... I think this is just unwinnable at the moment. They're just drawing way too much, and... Yeah, it's over, because I can never cast a removal spell on this Orcish Bowmaster. I think that early top deck into Flare of Denial when they cast their first Up the Beanstalk lost me the game basically. Which is unfortunate. I think I'm gonna cut a Lightning Bolt. Double Mox. Maybe a Treasure Cruise. Pretty good draw.
Oh! How am I supposed to focus on only one project?
Let's hope they don't have another Commandeer. They do.
I must investigate this scroll further.
They do. I don't know if this is a bad thing for me. Like, sure, I went down on a card, but they just threw out 3 cards. Then they also have a Swamp here. I feel like that it's kind of a win, I would say. Yeah, I would say that's a kind of a win. I could hold on to this Mishra's Bauble for next turn. Kind of depends on whether or not they have another, like... Okay. Doesn't seem like they have an Orcish Bowmaster.
Into this passage? This is not just a battle of arms. Think before you act.
I'm gonna hold on to these Mishra's Bauble. I think what I'm gonna do is maybe play Narset. Bauble, Bauble.
Violence is not the answer.
Maybe discard these cards? Shield bag? But then I kind of want the swords though. Yeah. Let's just do this. Rakshas's Bargain. Helping Hand. Just gonna get rid of this.
I am not defenseless.
What if you accidentally click Resolve? And then you just discard everything and just lose the game? So they kept the Commandeer. Crazy, crazy. Bowmaster. The Bowmaster is very pesky. I actually might want Prismatic Ending because they played things like Up the Beanstalk. Thinking about it. The Tamio has been really good for me. I think I can maybe cut a Narset because of the Bowmaster. Okay, we have a Helping Hand plus a Faithless Looting combo. Scalding Tarn. Do I want that? Okay. Ooh. Okay, that's actually really good. If I play the Tamio, I can't really leave up a Flusterstorm though. Yep. That's a little bit awkward, isn't it? I guess because I have a helping hand, it doesn't really matter if the Tamio gets killed. So they have a Commandeer, which is, again, it is so pricey.
Oh, how am I supposed to focus on only one project?
Shield back. Okay, I can transform this no matter what. Since I also have a looting, Flusterstorm. I'm gonna looting here. If they want to commandeer, sure. I think they might commandeer. No. Do they have a way to get rid of this?
I hope you don't mind if I take notes. Use your words.
Rainstorm. Maybe I'll crack the Mishra's Bubble here. I'll actually Mishra's Bubble opponent. I was thinking about maybe doing it on myself for the Scalding Tarn. But since I have a Brainstorm and they could have like an Orcish Bowmaster coming out. Yeah. Like I said, a Piers and a Treasure Cruise. That's not gonna help. It's really bad. Yeah, that's really bad. Might just draw another card. Oh my god, I got Treasure Cruise again.
Words can't fix everything.
No,
Mind.
we're losing.
Think before you act.
Just didn't get anything.
That home is one of a kind.
As I say that. As I say that.
Violence is not the answer.
Flare of Denial. I'm gonna Orcish Bowmaster, get rid of this, and then I'm going to Flusterstorm basically here. So yeah, The Orcish Bowmaster is gone, which is fantastic. And we also have a blocker for the
Nothing like warm tea and a
Orc Army
fascinating
token.
story.
We have another Flusterstorm. We know that one of them in their hand is Commandeer. What a game!
Use your words.
Okay. I think this is relatively safe, right? Because we have a Flusterstorm. Ooh. I didn't expect another Bowmaster. Hmm. Might have made a mistake.
Words can't fix everything.
Ooh, Flage is actually really good. Wait, they went face?
I'll aid you. So focus on the fight.
Interesting, they actually went face. Now, the Tamil doesn't die. Right?
Oh, I stayed up too late reading.
The Flage is gonna come out next turn. By the way, Flusterstorm seems really good. What is this card? In these kind of matchups. It's actually doing a lot of work. Oh, you have another Bowmaster? Come on. What is this?
Clearly, you're not here to learn.
Yeah, okay, so this one of them in their hand is a Commandeer. I'm not sure what the other card is. The Orc Army token. The Orc Army token is a problem. It is a problem. So I can technically transform and leave up a Flusterstorm, but the Tamil kind of dies. But I guess I'm kind of buying a turn? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna pass. I'm gonna leave up the Flusterstorm for the Flage turn. Another Tamil. Double counterspell here. Actually misplayed. I should have played the... Yeah, I actually misplayed. They can't commandeer anymore, which is good. Yeah, it became kind of awkward because I misplayed here. I should have grabbed the plane so I have another double blue. Awkward. I have to chump block with the Tamio. We can get the Flage out again. Should I block? I should block. I'm taking so much damage. Brainstorm. Mana drain. Oh, Pierce. Okay, so they have a commandeer mana, huh?
Curious. I must investigate this scroll further.
They're probably gonna commandeer this brainstorm to stop this Tamio, and then we get to a treasure cruise. So it was a spell snare plus a commandeer. Now they have 2 cards. And then we treasure cruise, draw 3 cards. Hopefully we get another blocker. So if I get a Monstrous Swift Spear or like a 3-mana card. Okay, we got that.
I'd rather avoid a fight. But respect the library.
Yeah, I think we have the swords. Even though they gain life. I must say, the Flusterstorm, this match, has been incredible. It's been absolutely incredible. It's been absolutely incredible. I'm guessing this is a fatal push. I think we got it.
Think before you act.
I think we got it. Just barely, though. Yeah, just barely. The Flage actually, the Flage actually made this matchup really good. Another Orcish Bowmaster. Okay, that's fine. I kinda wanna get rid of a... Oh, did I make a mistake? I wanted to leave the prismatic ending.
I am not defenseless.
They are staying alive. Just like that. 6 cards. 5 cards. They don't have any Bowmasters anymore, though. They're all gone. Man. Into Treasure Cruise, into Murder's Cut. But how do they win? Like, at this rate, they're just going to draw more cards. They have 18 cards remaining.
Nothing like warm tea and a
Yeah, they have
face of
18 cards remaining. By the way, they should have killed a Monstrous Swift Spear. I think that was a huge mistake by them. They could win by time. Yeah, that's something that they could do. Commandeer again.
think before you act.
15 cards left per opponent. Every card they cast is going to draw them 2 cards. I'm not even sure if I ever cracked this Mishra's Bauble too. Did I crack the Mishra's Bauble? This is also gonna draw them a card. Drawing so many cards, actually. Now they get to draw 4 cards.
Every plane has stories to share.
There's 9 cards left in the deck. And the moment they cast
I am
Murder's
not
Cut,
defenseless.
they also draw 2 more cards. This is uncastable. Yeah, it's uncastable.
A good story can refresh the mind.
It's 2 more cards they're drawing. And then they're gonna draw with the shield back. Five. And if they cast Murderous Cut, I feel like they're gonna lose the game if they do that. Fatal push. I don't think I have a land. Yeah. I can't cast this. Another shield back. They got 4 cards left in the deck. They can't cast Murderous Cut ever.
Use the past to plan for the future.
This is such a weird game.
Oh, this is one of my favorites.
If they cast a Commandeer, they lose the game. Or the Murderous Cut. One card left in the deck. Alright, GG's opponent. Fantastic game. So I played for 2 hours. I can kind of see how the deck could be pretty powerful. We went 3-1. We lost to an energy deck. I was told that the energy matchup is actually really easy. And I also kind of think that it would be easy just because we have, you know, swords, lightning bolt, and then post sideboard we have an extra flage, and then 4 copies of Pyroclasm coming in. Like, if I just top decked a Pyroclasm in our top 30 cards, as you can see, like from this board, we would have just won the game. But despite drawing 30 cards, we didn't ever see our Pyroclasm there, so that was a little bit unfortunate. The only thing that I actually changed about the sideboard is a copy of a Prismatic Ending. There actually used to be a second copy of Flage here, and then I put a copy of a Prismatic Ending over it. I think the Flage is actually pretty slow, so unless opponents also playing a relatively slow deck, you probably don't want to bring the Flage in. And the other card that I changed was instead of 2 more copies of Spell Pierce, I have 2 copies of Flusterstorm. But the reason why I think the Flusterstorm is really, really powerful in this deck is because we're playing so many cards, right? Singular Turn, Mishra's Bauble, Mox, right? Helping Hand, the Mentor. Let's say they have double counter spell. And then we Flusterstorm, counter both of them, which is actually kind of insane. Yeah, so things like that, I do think the Flusterstorm is just an insane card in this deck over the Spell Pierce. The Curse of Silence is going to be for like a Dark Ritual deck. You can call Curse of Silence on Dark Ritual, things like that. This deck doesn't play very well with like Deafening Silence, as you've seen from the Mardu Energy matchup. It makes our Narset bad, it makes our Mentor bad, so... and the other card is like Rolling Vortex, right? As you can see, like, our deck isn't that fast, right? Our deck isn't that fast, so probably Rolling Vortex isn't gonna be that good. We've never really had like a fast start though, like with the looting plus a helping hand. I mean, actually no, we had it once, but it got commandeered. The helping hand got commandeered, which was, man, devastating. So that's why we're playing Curse of Silence. Like, Vexing Bauble is also kind of weird because we have like 8 copies of 0 mana cards. So I think the Curse of Silence is good enough. You can even call like Show and Tell, things like that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. This is like kind of like a for fun deck. So yeah, that is gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye bye.